Welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are doing amazing. A woman is going viral for her emotional breakdown she had with her cousin because it seems her cousin and her husband were having an affair. But not just that, shortly before her finding out, the woman emptied out her 401k to give to her husband for his back child support. Let's take a look.
I blame you because you're a part of me. I blame you because you live in here. I blame you because you've gone through all kind of shit and we've shared so many things. And for you to be doing this to me, who has never done anything like this to you, who would never, ever do anything like this to you. Ever. Anybody. I don't do this kind of stuff. I thought you loved me. I thought you cared about me. I thought you wanted the best for me. Why is this happening to me? What did I do? Why do I deserve this from you?
You don't. You don't.
So then why? Why? Why me? Why is this me? Why am I here? Why am I here having this conversation with you?
I'm actually annoyed by how much support I got on my last video. And not because I'm ungrateful, not at all, but because why did a 10-second video of my pain resonate with so many women? And the answer hit me hard. It's just because I'm not the only one. There are thousands of you who saw yourselves in my sadness, in my tired eyes, in my heavy heart. And while your kindness over the last 48 hours has brought me comfort, it also broke my heart a little bit more because so many of us are carrying so much pain. And still we show up as moms, sisters, wives, friends, workers, creators, business owners. We keep showing up. And I just want to say, I see you, I love you, and I'm so grateful and thankful to be seen in return. Right now, I'm in therapy 3 times a week. I'm devoting my life to God, leaning on Him with everything I have. And now I'm leaning on you too. The fact that you see me, that you feel me, that's God. I know that I'm His and you cannot convince me otherwise. I'm praying for the strength to open up soon and share what's turned my life upside down. But until then, I promise I'll keep showing up, healing, surrendering, and letting.
I found out my husband has been having an emotional and intimate affair with my first cousin, someone who called me her best friend, my person, my sister. The betrayal is unbearable. He emptied my savings account. I gave him my 401k to help his child support debt because I believed in us and family. I completely understand how she could be overwhelmed in this moment, betrayed by both her husband and her cousin that she believed was her best friend. I think at this point you need to see if you can retain a divorce attorney to see what legal recourse you have to recoup this money that you feel like your husband has taken from you unfairly. But that's not on us, the general public, to fix. This may end up being an expensive mistake, and you may have to chalk all this up as tuition. The cost it took for you to learn the lesson. Men who come into your life and need access to your resources right away are users. A man who meets you but he needs to stay at your place or drive your car or needs to borrow some of your money. Now he's coming into your life needing help to pay his child support payment? Like, no, some men see women with dollar signs in their eyes and they look to take advantage. And that cousin of yours was never a friend. And I'm sorry that she betrayed you and broke your heart. But I also think that there's a lesson that needs to be learned here about the fact that you may be too trusting of people. Everybody doesn't need or deserve your trust.
Your husband was having an emotional and physical affair with your cousin, and you thought it was a good idea to set up your camera and be on the phone crying big tears to cousin Faith, the perpetrator. And Faith ain't had nothing to say. You talking about, why me? Why me? And Faith just like, girl. And you emptied out your 401k to give to a man to pay his back child support for his kids. But he put himself first. He emptied out your bank account and left you and your kids with nothing. Child, this is so far from a laughing matter, but I find it so hard to feel bad. Like, I don't know, like, I just can't bring myself to feel bad for stupidity. Why would you empty out your 401k Why would you get with a man who has back child support? Why would you get with a man who on child support at all? Because you're not about to dip in my pocket for nobody else. I'm so sorry. And them type of women be the same ones looking down on other women that accept money and gifts from men. Look, if you're not the gold digger, likely the man you're with is the gold.
Because that man wanted to break you. He wanted to break you by fucking the person who was the closest to you, which is a lot of times what a lot of men do when they know that they are not fit to be with you, or when they know that they playing a dirty little game and that they've been lying from the beginning. An ex-friend of mine was with this man. When she finally decided to break up with him, this motherfucker jumped right into my DM trying to kiki cackle with me. No. You cannot kiki cackle with me, sir. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck how long you were with her or how cool we were while you were with her. You're not about to fucking kiki cackle with me, bitch. Try giving me little pet names and shit like that. Sir, get the fuck out of here. When you desire a man, he will desire to rule over you, and that's how he did it. And a lot of them use their dicks to do it.
Men in general are not worth believing in. Ain't no way you empty out your 401k to help him pay back his child support. And then your husband, this man, is cheating on you with your first cousin that called you best friend. Ain't no way. Men in general are not worth believing in. You should never have so much faith in a man. I don't care if it's your husband or your son, your uncle, anyone. You should never have faith in a man to where it, relies on your pockets. Now, it's one thing if y'all working and, he loses his job and he falls a hard time. Yeah, maybe, pitch in a little bit more because he lost his job. But he should be doing everything he can to get back on his feet. But child support, his child support? Oh, no, man. Using your 401k to help him pay back his child support, and now you have nothing left? Yeah, this is crash out territory. Listen to me, this is crash out territory.
She emptied out her 401k to pay for her husband's past due child support just for him to go and sleep with her cousin. Now, first of all, to marry a deadbeat, that's nasty work. But this is why I tell women, it doesn't matter what you do. If a man wants to cheat, he's gonna cheat on you. Like, I've always hated hearing that phrase, oh, what you won't do, another woman will. Because it doesn't matter what you do. You could cook, you clean, you could lay it down every single day. You don't get with the right partner who respects and honors you, you're gonna be in a world full of hurt. Like, for her to risk her retirement, which was foolish, not gonna negate that, but to do that for him having so lack of respect for her, make it seem like it was nothing, and to use her, I do feel bad for her. As you can see, clearly she's heartbroken. Of course, she realized this is a bad idea. She ruined her life savings. But it gets to a point we gotta start respecting ourselves, y'all. Like, she's clearly lacking self-worth, even put herself on the line like that. So y'all coming on here to drag her is not helping her situation. Just use her as a lesson to know what not to do. I just hope she finds healing, is able to move on with her life.
But all I'm gonna say is, cousin Faith, me and you would have been on the first 48. And for that husband, I got something for you too. Y'all already know I mind the business that pays me. I go over to the messy side of TikTok. I don't go over there for me. I go over there for y'all. You're welcome. Y'all, did y'all see that story? This lady told this whole story. When I tell you, she was boo-hoo crying. Well, her husband convinced her. They've been married 12 years. He got other kids. He convinced her to take all her money, make a loan against her 401k to get his back child support. In the meantime, he sits here and he takes all the money out the bank, but she don't know that yet. She pays off his back child support. Come to find out, she's sleeping with her. He's sleeping with her first cousin, Faith. Y'all, she is sitting in her car. She is boo-hooing, talking to cousin Faith. Whole time, cousin Faith on the phone line. Mind you, this lady is like hysterically crying. This cousin Faith, yeah. She's like, I don't see how you can do this to me. Cousin Faith is like, yeah, you didn't deserve it. Nah, yeah. Cousin Faith could care less. Now, mind you, this lady has kids too. So the husband done got his 401k, got his child support paid. Took all the money out the bank and leaving her for cousin Faith. Now her and her kids have absolutely nothing. Ma'am, at this point, all I can say is you's a fool.
So that lady who was on here crying about how she gave her 401k to her husband to pay back child support and he was cheating on her with her first cousin, it's prime example of why you should always choose yourself. Do you see how he was okay with her using her resources, using her finances, kind of putting herself in a very shitty situation to help him out of his situation? That's a prime example of how men always choose themselves. So ladies, you don't have to experience this first-handedly to take some lessons that she should have learned, and now she has to learn the hard way. You can apply these lessons to your life moving forward. Always choose yourself. Never give a man your money. Never tap into your savings to give to another person. It doesn't even have to be a man. Always prioritize yourself, your well-being, and your mental health. Another lesson that could be learned is if he had back child support and he's not taking care of his current kids, what makes you think that when you step into that life with him that he's going to take care of you, take care of your kids, and prioritize y'all's life together? He was a big walking red flag, because a man that is not taking care of his children, his responsibility, is not a man you want to be near. And to that woman, if you haven't done already, make sure you're separating finances. Go talk to a financial advisor, and then go talk to an attorney if you haven't already started the divorce process. See what you're entitled to. I'm not sure if you're even able to recoup some of that money back, but go talk to the experts in that area. They may give you an idea or help you navigate the situation. Next, they're saying that he left you with 2 kids. That may be considered child abandonment. I'm not sure where you live, but go ahead and talk to your lawyer. Can I file a report for child abandonment against this man, because he left you with those kids clearly, and I don't think, based on the situation, that he's planning to come back, but an attorney should be able to help you with that. And lastly, you're dealing with a lot emotionally, and I hope you have a strong support system in place, but I would consider going to therapy for the situation and just building your community and moving forward, learning from this very hard lesson that you've had to learn. And I wish you all the best in the future, and I hope.
Honestly, some things are just better left off the internet. You're going to move on from this one day and look back and wish you didn't press record and upload this to TikTok.
I had to go online and I had to research this because I shared only a piece of this on my Facebook page. And I posted online that this is why I don't post men online. This is why I don't do certain things online when it comes down to a man, because a man will have you out here looking crazy. And of course, there's women on my, post saying, oh, well, that's not every man and that's her family and this, that, and the third. I get it. To each his own. What I am saying is that she even puts in her bio, I'm done pretending, which means she's known, he's shown red flags. There's been all types of things that have been have been done. She's seen the red flags. I think her biggest hurt is the fact that it's her cousin, which I get it. It's her cousin that has slept with her husband, XYZ. She even posted online, I guess, where he's been sending the woman money. He's been doing all this type of stuff. Now, what I want to know is that baby that she pregnant with, is that his baby? Because he said his love language is, this is what he told the cousin, oh, his love language is gifts and this, that, and the third. He's been sending this woman money. He's been making sure she's good this entire time, and they've been struggling. But the red flag was you clearing out his debt for his child support with your 401k. Yeah, I just had to pause there for a second because what she just said, the red flag there was clearing out her 401k to pay off his child support. Not doing it. And this is why I tell women, get with a man that really likes you. Be with the man that really likes you. Matter of fact, be with the man that loves you and likes you more than you want to be with him. Because when you get with the man that you like, they just do completely and totally the opposite. Trust me, I know. I've been there and I've done that. I was dating a man for 6 months and I really liked him and he gave me his ass to kiss. Completely and totally understand the situation. But yeah, been a walking red flag. But just like I said, what I posted online was that
She shouldn't have been posting anything about him, period. Because you already knew you was caught up in a Las Vegas cross with this man. You already knew that this man was not who you should have been with anyway, let alone you having kids. Then you went on to say, because she posted another video where she had set up this girl's baby shower. She had done all these things. Ladies, stop overplaying y'all roles. Dr. Thelma Bryant gave a graduation commencement address at an all-women's college, and she said in the opening portion of her speech, Black women need to stop being a mini messiah. And I felt that. Stop overplaying y'all roles in people's lives that would not do anything for you. Stop overplaying your well-being, your mental health, your money, finances, everything. Stop overplaying your roles in people's lives, because they're going to show you every time. Every single time they're going to show you. I feel for her. I ain't never went that far for a man, ever. Because, like, I ain't doing that. But one thing I want y'all to definitely understand wholeheartedly, it is if a man is not standing up, you're not supposed to help him get up either. If he can't already maintain the basic necessities of life, there's no reason for you to be coming in to help pick it up. Like, no, there's just not doing it. That makes no sense whatsoever. Just don't. I really hope and pray that she can move on after this, because that is the ultimate betrayal. That's the ultimate betrayal. And I feel for her. And I really hope that she can surpass this and not turn, because something like this will turn you completely and totally bitter. Trust me, I know. I've been bitter. It will turn you completely and totally bitter. So I pray that she gets all the healing that she needs, the therapy that she needs, and things work out for her the way that they're supposed to.
I'm sorry, you did what? You did what? Okay, let me get this dynamic straight. He had an affair with your first cousin. Let's leave that aside. We're going to come back to that. You emptied out your 401k, your retirement account, to give to him to pay his back child support. Why would you get with a man that has a back child support in the first place? That's one of the biggest red flag. Is the fact that he's not responsible. He's not. That's one thing that when I was still single, that's one thing I always look out for. Like, if you have a back child support, I look out for that, because it shows that if we have kids, you're not going to be responsible for them. So I'm not looking for a man that will not be responsible for their kids. No. And the fact that you empty out your savings account, your retirement account. Oh, I'm sorry, there's no contract that is binding it that he has to pay back that money. You did not empty it out to set up a business for yourself, to set up a trust fund for your kids. You emptied it out to pay his back child support. Like I told, we are in 2025 and we're smarter than this, and we're not dumb and stupid. And even though you're going to even do it, like, there has to be a contract that will back it up. Like a lawyer has to put a contract in place that he has to pay back. And what is the probability that he's going to pay back someone that owes his child support? For how long? I don't know. I guess what he did to you, he emptied out your savings account, and which I still don't understand how he emptied out your savings account. I'm trying to wrap my head around it. How he emptied out your savings account. Emptied out his savings account, put himself first. I guess having an affair with your first cousin. See? That's why you don't get with a man that owes back child support. Don't get with a man that's not responsible. Point blank. That is not responsible. Like, what? We're in 2025. I thought we're smarter than this. It's another thing if he paid that for, if he paid that money back. He didn't pay it back, and he emptied out your savings account. And you're up here crying, recording, crying and posting it. Yeah. Like, we need to start waking up, ladies. We need to start waking up. It's 2025. Like, no. Someone on this app said, if two people are in a relationship, you know, either the lady is doing the gold digging or the man is doing the gold digging. Someone is doing the gold digging. Someone. And then you look down on women that collect money from men. Jesus Christ.
When are y'all gonna learn to stop emptying y'all's 401ks for motherfuckers that ain't shit? That ain't shit. A woman sitting on here crying because her husband of 12 years cheated with her first cousin. For y'all that don't know what that is, and it's normally palm-colored people that don't know what that is, but black people know what a first cousin is, a second cousin, a third cousin. This is her first cousin. First cousins are like brothers and sisters. They've been married 12 years. Come to find out, her first cousin has been having an intimate relationship with her husband. The husband empties the savings account. The woman took all of the money out of her 401k to help her husband pay his child support for a previous child, and she has children. He's now divorcing her and leaving her with nothing and her 2 children. Women, black women, stop being super saver hoe. Let these niggas drown, baby. And I'm not trying to be funny, but it's too many women getting on here and I'm seeing them. Now I have nothing. But something about a black woman that I've always known, when a motherfucker get to nothing, guaranteed, when the get back, the bitches get back hard. But that is so sad that man emptied that savings account and the woman is sitting in the car on the phone with her first cousin, who is like a sister to her, crying, talking about, why me? Why would you do this to me? And the cousin ain't got shit to say. The cousin ain't got shit to say. Y'all got to stop bringing y'all people around these motherfuckers. And then y'all also need to watch who y'all with. The fuck? You fucking somebody's y'all been married 12 years, bitch. How long y'all been sneaking and creeping, bitch? Cause when I tell you under the jail I'd be, yeah, fuck busting windows out cars, bitch. I'm going under the jail.